There, apologies for the delays, friends. Having some technical difficulties here this morning. Always fun. So, let me see if I can get my mind working again, and we'll begin. All right, we'll just make it work here. Hopefully it's coming through okay this time. So blessings, great souls. Thank you for your patience as I get the internet connection working. Let's begin our time together with an invocation, a prayer, and then we'll do a little breath work exercise to release and relax the tension in the body. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, dearest friend, beloved God, great masters of self-realization, great saints and sages of all traditions, we humbly, lovingly invoke your presence and bow before you all. Divine Mother, problems cannot exist whenever you are near. Give us strength always to hold you in our hearts and to share your light and joy with everyone we meet. Father Divine, this is my prayer. I care not what I may permanently possess, but give me the power to acquire at will whatever I may daily need. O Father, Mother, friend, beloved God, I will reason, I will act, but guide thou my reason, will, and activity to the right thing that I should do. Om, peace. Amen. And let's just do a little breath work exercise here to relax and release the tension. Taking in a deep breath all the way out. And now inhale intense. Low, medium, high tension in all the muscles in the body and vibrate and exhale. Relax, release, feel. Again, inhale intense. Low, medium, high tension in all of the muscles and exhale. Relax, release, feel. Last round, inhale intense. Low, medium, high tension in all of the muscles and exhale. Relax, release, feel. And just feeling this calmness within the body. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about, well, we started out last week talking about positive thinking and how the way that we perceive the universe, the way that we feel inside is the universe that we perceive outside of us. As we think, so shall we become. And so our lives and circumstances become. I wanted to read some words from Paramhansa Yogananda on this topic because we live in this world where we are often faced with so many dark things. We are seeing so many things that are so difficult to wrap our minds around. We see so much suffering in this world. How is it possible that if we are children of the divine, if we are sons and daughters of the Emperor of the universe, of our Divine Mother, then why is there so much suffering? You know, why is my internet connection not work when I'm trying to lead a guided meditation? Why do we have all of these difficult things that come when we are here in this world doing our best? And this is Paramhansa Yogananda's response when he was asked this question. Someone asked him, if we are God's children and he loves us, why does he allow us to suffer? This frequently asked question, the master once replied, suffering is a reminder that this world is not our home. If it were perfect for us, how many people would seek a better one? Even with things as imperfect as they are, see how few people seek God. Out of 1,000, said Krishna, perhaps one. The law of life is this: the less one lives in harmony with the truth within, the more he suffers. But the more he lives in harmony with that truth, the more he experiences unending happiness. Nothing then can touch him, even though his body wastes away with disease and people ridicule and persecute him. Through all the vagaries of life, he remains ever blissfully centered in the indwelling self. And this is something that can be so difficult to understand, but really this world is not meant for us. We're meant to transcend the limitations of this physical body, to transcend the physical pleasures of this world, that there's so much more that is waiting for us. So in this world, we're faced with so many things that are so difficult for us to handle. But what happens when tragedies come, crisis comes? We can think about young children when they're playing and everything is going perfectly, and that is when they don't need their parents. They're just off on their own playing. But then say the child, bangs his head on something, and all of a sudden they cry for their mother, they cry for their father. It's only when we are faced with tragedies and crisis and difficulties sometimes that we stop and we turn inward and we look to our higher self for guidance. So we can allow these tragedies, all these horrific things that we see in the world, to prod us to take a pause and to realize that we are not meant to be in this world forever, that we are meant for so much more. And we can use it as a stimulus to help us to remember to turn inward, to look for the true joy, the true peace, the true calmness that is always available to us and is always flowing to us. But it is we that must complete that circuit. And so in our meditation this morning, we'll be practicing tuning into this divine joy, this divine peace, this divine calmness that is always available. And when we do that, we uplift ourselves. And when we uplift ourselves, we have the ability to uplift those around us and to uplift the world. We can uplift others even when we're not in the same location. We can imagine and feel this bliss that is within us, and then we can share it with our loved ones and with the entire planet. We can fill this world with peace and harmony. So we must become what we want to see in the world. So this morning we're going to be practicing becoming in tune with these divine qualities. When we come together as children, Yogananda says we should come as a child, become childlike, and to see the divine as our loving parents who are always happy that we've come, never judging us, always steering us towards expansion and learning and growth, that everything that comes to us in life is not happening to us, but is happening for us. If we can see everything in that way, life becomes like a movie. And we're watching the movie of our life that has been perfectly crafted for us to help us to learn what we need to learn. Anytime that we're afraid, we can ask within, we can go within and ask, whatever it is that you are trying to teach me, help me to learn it, and quickly. We can use any situation that we're facing as an opportunity to learn and to grow. So let's practice this morning. We're going to be using a couple of techniques here. We're going to release the tension in the body with that breathing exercise that we opened with. And then we're going to use measured breathing, inhaling through the nostrils slowly to a count of 6, holding to a count of 6, and then exhaling to a count of 6. And then we'll use a visualization for channeling light and energy for the world. So let's begin sitting up straight with our back in a straight line, our head parallel to the floor. All along, keeping the gaze uplifted to the spiritual eye, taking in a deep breath as if you were breathing in through your heart. Hold that energy, hold the breath, feel a swirling, glowing ball of light energy in your heart center. Move that light up from your heart, up into your throat, up into the base of the brain, through the brain to the spiritual eye. 3 exhales. And now, double inhale, intense. Low, medium, high tension, and all of the muscles vibrating with willpower. And exhale. Relax, release, feel. Again, inhale, intense. Low, medium, high tension in all of the muscles, and exhale, Relax, release, feel. Last round. Inhale, intense. Low, medium, high tension in all of the muscles, and exhale. Relax, release, feel. Letting go of all cares and worries, letting go of all tension. And now let's do a few rounds of measured breathing with our eyes closed, our gaze uplifted to the spiritual eye, taking in a deep breath through the nostrils and all the way out. And now slowly inhale through the nostrils. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Slowly exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And breathing normally, keeping the gaze uplifted at the spiritual eye. Yogananda tells us that this point between the eyebrows is like a mental microphone or a spiritual broadcasting station, allowing us to communicate with the divine. And if we become like children, childlike before the divine, before the infinite, that we can make contact and commune with the universe as our divine mother, who cares about us, who knows us. She knows your name, she can feel you, she is with you always. And she wants you to be happy and free. Everything that comes to you in this life is taking you closer and closer to becoming happy and free, even-minded and cheerful no matter what comes. So with the gaze uplifted at the spiritual eye, let's send out this prayer demand to our Divine Mother. We want to feel her, we want to see her, we want to be with her. So we come as divine children, with our gaze uplifted at the spiritual eye, sending this prayer demand mentally. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. Fully undistracted, nothing could be more enticing and beautiful than this connection with our Divine Mother. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. Keeping the gaze uplifted at the spiritual eye, begin to feel a vibration, a sensation in the heart center. Anything that you can feel in the heart center now, begin to feel that vibration. Feel it growing stronger and stronger. That vibration is expanding and filling your body with rippling waves of well-being. Begin to notice that this feeling in the heart center, this vibration has a quality. This vibration has a quality of calmness, of peace, of feeling peace throughout the body. It's like the peace of the night sky, or the peace of infinite space all around us. Yogananda tells us that God's body is space, and that if we want to know God, then we should feel the space within our bodies and all around us. Begin to feel this communion, this vibration of peace as a connection to our Divine Mother. This peace is growing, filling our body, tingling waves of energy, filling our body with peace. Begin to imagine, feel that there's 1,000,000 miles of expanding clear space to your left. 1,000,000 miles of expanding clear space to your right. 1,000,000 miles of expanding clear space behind you. 1,000,000 miles of expanding clear space in front of you. 1,000,000 miles of expanding clear space below you. And 1,000,000 miles of expanding unobstructed space above you. Feeling the space within and all around us. And feeling this quality of peace transforming into a quality of calmness. And calmness differs from peace because calmness is dynamic. That we can seek refuge in this castle of calmness in an unpeaceful world. That no matter what everyone else is doing around us, that we can feel this calmness, this refuge anytime and anywhere. No matter if anyone says anything to us, we can always feel this calmness within. No matter if people misunderstand us, no matter what happens, peace is there for us, and calmness is here. Yogananda says that calmness is invincibility, that with calmness we can stand unshaken amidst the crash of breaking worlds. Feel this calmness within. Now begin to feel this vibration, this sensation within the heart center growing stronger and stronger. Gaze uplifted to the spiritual eye, continuing to make contact, sending out this prayer demand to the infinite, to our Divine Mother. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. Beginning to feel the heart center is like a lotus bud. And that lotus bud is opening its petals and turning upwards to receive the light of the sun that is pouring into its petals. This light is growing brighter and brighter and filling our bodies with light. This light is becoming so bright that the edges of our body are blurred with the light around us in the room, in this infinite space around us in all directions. Only infinite space now exists, space and light. Begin to feel that there is a smile spreading across your heart. Begin to notice that this communion that we are sharing with our Divine Mother has a quality of joy. Begin to feel a smile spreading across your heart, a smile spreading across your throat, a smile spreading across your mouth, a smile spreading across your brow. In India, the word for God is Sat Chit Ananda, ever conscious, ever existing, ever new bliss. This is what we truly are when we transcend the limitations of the body, mind, and senses. Pure being in bliss, seeing everything as divine bliss. Feeling this light of bliss within us growing brighter and brighter and brighter. Feel now that this light is emanating out from our hearts, filling us with joy. And when we fill ourselves with joy, we uplift ourselves with joy, and we can share that light with others. This joy, this bliss, this love is always flowing to us, but it is we, by our love, that must complete the circuit. Swami Kriyananda tells us that love is bliss in motion. So we attune to this bliss and then we share this bliss with others. That's love. And we can give and receive simultaneously, and it never runs out. So feeling that we are receiving this bliss, filling ourselves with bliss, now let us call to mind those who we know who are in need of healing energy. Perhaps you have loved ones who are in need of physical healing or mental healing or spiritual healing. See that loved one or those loved ones in your mind now at the spiritual eye. But see them in a place where they are happy and free from suffering. See them bathed in this light, saying their name or their names mentally as you see them smiling back at you. See them in a future state where they have overcome this challenge, this difficulty, this suffering. See them happy and free, knowing that they wouldn't trade it for the world because of how much they've learned and grown. In every situation, life is just trying to teach us something, and when we learn the lesson, we can move past it. See your friends and loved ones in a place where they have learned the lesson and overcome this challenge. They are happy and free. The light is now emanating out from their hearts, coming back into yours and filling you with light. Sharing in this light vibration now, we can expand this light out to those who we don't know. So feeling this light is emanating out from our heart. This light is emanating out into the room or the building that you're in. This light is expanding now out into the streets, into the neighborhood, into the city, into the state or province that you're in. This light is expanding now to fill the entire country that you're in. All creatures, all beings, all those with receptive hearts are being nourished by this light as we share and channel this light with others. All those who are suffering, all those who have lost loved ones, all those who are going through very difficult times right now here in this country and in any country that you're living in. All the leaders and politicians and teachers and lawmakers and fathers and mothers, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, they're feeling nourished by this light, allowing all situations to make them more peaceful, more loving, finding ways to serve, becoming more empathetic, finding ways to help others through our difficulties and our challenging experiences. We can help others. This light is now expanding out and covering the oceans, and now all countries around this globe, this planet, are being nourished by this light. Feel all oceans, rivers, lakes, mountains, valleys, grasses, animals, every atom, every creature is being bathed in this light, vibrating with this high frequency energy. See Mother Earth as she floats in space, wrapped in iridescent rainbow light. Feel yourself healing, feel the planet healing, feel all beings healing. And now let's join together with this affirmation as warriors of light. This is why we're here. If we can find joy within during this time, you are a warrior of light, and we gather together to share this light with the world. And we'll be repeating this 5 times, first in a loud energetic voice, then with a normal speaking voice, and then in a whisper, and then 4th time silently, and then 5th time silently again with even deeper concentration. So repeating after me in a loud energetic voice. God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand, with the love of God in my heart, I am a warrior of light. I join my brothers and sisters everywhere. to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. Let us fill the world with God's light. And now, in a normal speaking voice, God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand, with the love of God in my heart, I am a warrior of light. I join my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. Let us fill the world with God's light. And now in a whisper, God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand, with the love of God in my heart, I am a warrior of light. I join my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. Let us fill the world with God's light. And now silently taking these words inward, God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand, with the love of God in my heart, I am a warrior of light. I join my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. We are all warriors of light. Let us fill the world with God's light. Now silently again. God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand, with the love of God in my heart, I am a warrior of light. I join my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. We are all warriors of light. Let us fill the world with God's light. And now with the palms together in front of the heart, rubbing the palms together, feeling a warm magnetic energy in the palms. And then we'll take in a deep breath, raising the palms, chanting Om together 3 times. Breathing in, palms up. Feeling that light emanating from the palms. Peace. May we enter back into a world that is more peaceful, more loving. May we look for examples of this in our life. May we emanate and share this joy with everyone that we come into contact with. Om, peace, Amen. Joy to you, friends. Thank you for being with us. And we hope to see you again next time. Joy to you, friends.